InsideThunder.com. Powered by Wheeler Whitlock Insurance.
I thought it was a really, really physical game for both teams. I thought game one, I think I mentioned that, I thought that Dallas had obviously didn't shoot the ball particularly well. I thought they came out and shot the ball much better. Roles were kind of reversed. We just didn't have a great shooting night. I thought defensively we really were able to hang around and stay in the game with our defense. I think we generated really, really good shots. I'm anxious to see the film. I thought we got some really, really good shots late. Ball didn't go down, but I thought our defense gave us a chance. And I think to shoot the percentage, we shot 33% and shoot 21 from the three-point line and have a chance to win at the end. I think it's a good lesson or message for our guys going forward about our defense continuing to grow, because we've been a pretty consistent offensive team. We weren't great tonight. Give Dallas credit. They certainly bounced back after a tough loss here in game one, and they played very, very well, so give them credit.
Anthony Slater with Oklahoma. Have you seen Kevin have a shooting night like that and be as frustrated as he looked?
No, I think everybody on the bench was trying to encourage Kevin. The guy works so hard, every day when you see him, and the amount of time he puts in, and I think he has great expectations for himself. But the one thing we just kept trying to reinforce him was his defense. I thought he got a lot of really good looks that he normally makes, and obviously he got the ball in some areas of the floor. I thought he tried to take the ball to the basket some. Just one of those nights, for him. And probably throughout his career, he hasn't had very many of them, and I thought he worked to get open. I thought he worked to get some shots. I think everybody is used to him, making them. But it was one of those nights, and I don't think for a guy that's just been as great of a scorer as Kevin's been for his entire career, and for him to shoot the ball he the way he did tonight, I thought obviously was really, really uncharacteristic. But it happens, everybody, I think all the great shooters and great scorers in this league can always point to a game or two where they really maybe just struggled. And it was a night for Kevin where I thought he had some good looks. They didn't go down.
Billy, did you ever think that it was in your best interest for him to not continue to shoot? And did you talk to him any about that, or did he do what you wanted him to do? Well,
I think a couple things. I think one, we ran some backside action there. He hit Russell one time for an open three on a flare screen. Another time, I think he found Dion out of the corner late. So he did make some plays. I thought the underneath out of bounds play after the officials' review, he had a 15-foot wide open jump shot along the baseline. It just didn't go down. I thought the toughest shot he made all night was a shot that cut the lead from 4-1. That was a tough shot he made. Obviously, we had to get one up quickly coming out of that, and. But no, I think I always believe encouraging guys to shoot good shots. And during the course of the game, I think every player, every game can point to some shots that maybe they'd like to have back, but absolutely not. I've got all the confidence in the world in Kevin shooting the basketball. And even though he was struggling, I think at one point I saw in the stat sheet he was like 5 for 23. I was never going to tell him not to shoot. He's a guy that can turn it on pretty quickly and get on a roll.
Nick Gallo, KCThunder.com. Williams got going early from behind the arc, Felton late, kind of attacking. Notice anything tactically they were doing different with their guards?
Yeah, I thought we got caught on, I think we're up 7 coming out of a timeout. They scored, and then I think we got caught going under on Felton there on a play, and we were back a little bit, and he stopped behind and knocked down a big three for them. We did a really good job from the three-point line. Williams got off early, but then I thought in that fourth quarter there, Felton made a big three, and then obviously they were able to go on a run there and take the lead.
Yeah, Billy, over to your left. Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. It didn't look like the ball moved much in the last 4 or 5 minutes. It looked like Russell and Kevin. What happened the last 3.5 minutes particularly, the only shots anybody got was Adams' follow shots, and they didn't do a lot of touching, whether shooting or not.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I think we ran good action and we screened, and certainly we got the ball to Kevin, and I thought Kevin fought for the position. I thought he got deep into the lane. He found Russell one time. I think we found Dion another time. I thought those guys generated good shots. If Kevin can generate good shots, I'm fine with that. What I don't want those guys doing is shooting out of double teams or guys hanging all over him. But I think Kevin, with his size, when he gets into the elbow free throw line area, into the lane, I'd like for him to do that. But I actually thought we had really good movement. I thought we executed really, really well late. We executed a great play underneath of the bounds they did coming out. I thought the end of the game play, when Felton missed both free throws, we had a play on. I thought we got the floor spaced correctly. We didn't finish it at the end. I thought the side of the bounds play Kevin made was a good shot. But, again, the ball's going to be in those guys' hands. They've got to make decisions. And as long as we don't turn it over and we can generate good shots, I'm okay with that.
Billy, I'm pretty sure I know what your answer is going to be with this, but you won game one by 38 points. They're down even fewer players tonight. Do you feel like there was any overconfidence? Do you feel like the focus was there?
Yeah, the only thing I can go off with Royce is my messaging them in the locker room after the game, my messaging with them in the locker room, yesterday before shoot-around. And the only thing I can go off of is their spirit and their attention to detail at shoot-around. And I thought today at shoot-around they were spirited, they were focused, there was good attention to detail. I liked their preparation going into game two. I didn't get the sense that there was this any feeling of that. I think our guys have respect for everybody they play against, and obviously Dallas has got good players. They, were down, Berea and David Lee there. Darren Williams ended up going. We knew he was going to play before the game, but personally as a coach, I never really got that sense.
Very proud of our guys, the way they responded after one of the most disappointing games in franchise history. It's a group with a lot of pride, obviously a lot of resilience. We had some amazing performances. This wouldn't be possible if Darren Williams hadn't given it a shot. He got us off to a good solid start, actually better than a solid start. He got us off to a very good start. Ray Felton played an amazing game. Nowitzki, was great. His shooting stats aren't great, but he's a game changer, and he kept the team settled when they made some runs. And Anderson's block at the very end, was a game saver.
Questions, Nick Gallo, KCThunder.com. Kevin, Randy Foy just said you walked in the locker room, said you're ready to get him in some work tomorrow. What's your attitude after tonight's game?
It's a bad shooting night for me. It's part of it. I wish it didn't happen tonight, but it's a part of it. Got some great looks all night, and just didn't knock them down. So just stick with my routine. Don't do too much extra. Just go out there and tomorrow and get ready for practice. It's one of those nights.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. Kevin, did you see anything different defensively Dallas did from game one to game two?
No, not really. Not really. They threw a little zone in there here and there, but for the most part, individually, it was the same.
Anthony Study, the Oklahoma. Did you guys think Adams' tip-in was in? Did you think it had a shot, or did you kind of know it was out?
I didn't know, but obviously it didn't count.
Royce Young, ESPN. Kevin, you've had games before where you come out and you started slow, shoot 2 of 7 early, but you always seem to hit a shot that gets you going, and it never seemed like that one came tonight. Yeah. Were you surprised yourself when they just didn't fall?
Yeah, I was surprised. A lot of them went in and out the basket, a lot of great looks. But like I said, it's a part of it. No excuse. I just got to make them next time. I got to be better. Yeah, put the work in. I'm gonna have nights like that. That's a part of the business, man. So I just got to keep staying confident, and my teammates and my coaches stay confident in me. So they told me to keep shooting tonight. So I did. I didn't make them. So that's a part of it. Get ready for game 3.
Did the frustration bleed at all into the misses late? I think you had a possession where you had 2 straight good looks that looked like it was kind of left them short.
No, just like I said, just missed them. Everything looked good for me. Coach drew up some good plays. Teammates set great screens. Russell delivered the ball perfect. It was on me after that. So, I just got to make them next game.
Jenny Carlson, the Oklahoman. Russ, Billy said that he sensed you guys were locked in, ready to go, and defensively, you guys played pretty well tonight. What do you sort of assess just the swing between game 1 and game 2?
They just made some more shots, but I thought defensively we still did a great job. Made them shoot the shots we wanted. We just couldn't make the shots we needed to make tonight. But like Kevin said, nights like that happen. We get ourselves prepared for next game, defend the same way, and we expect a different turnout.
Yeah, Barry Trum with the Oklahoman. Russell, you guys have played together a long time. Kevin's a veteran now, doesn't really need a lot of encouragement, but what were you guys doing to try to get him going? Is there anything you do, or do you just let him shoot himself out of it?
I mean, you constantly keep feeding him. He's the best player in the world. He have nights like that. My job is to better find him and, find a way to give him an easy basket. And like you said, he missed easy ones tonight, but, I know Kevin, I've been with him for too long. That won't happen again, so.
Do you think you underestimated them? After winning by 38,
no, we never underestimate any opponent. We come out and play the same way regardless. Like I said before, I thought we did a great job defensively, make them shoot shots they wanted. We just didn't come up with the win.
What were they doing before the game? It looked like they interrupt your kind of pregame dance or whatever you guys were doing over there.
They ain't do nothing.
They weren't trying to send a little message to you?
Nah. That's fake shit. No.
Yeah, it's
we
fake.
Just play basketball. It's a basketball game, man.
That's for the guys that don't play.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
No.